Hello, and welcome to Multidimensional Wavelength. In this video today, I want to bring something to your attention that whether you are spiritual or not, it is something everybody can use to their own advantage to help them in their everyday life. And it's something that's called the Ultradian rhythm. So what it is that research over the years has shown that the human body has ebbs and flows or ups and downs throughout the day. And this kind of coincides with different times throughout the day where you feel like the lulls or you feel like you have a lot of energy. And if you think of it like a roller coaster of just going up and down, where the lows are, that point where you feel kind of tired, like you have to close your eyes or you have to take a little break for a little bit. And obviously this is a natural cycle that the body goes through, and especially in a 24-hour period, because it just goes back and forth between the activity period and rest period. And obviously you're going to have your top performance at what would be like the very top of the roller coaster before the drop, and then it would drop down because of stress or just overexertion. You'd hit that low, and then it would go back up with some kind of either arousal or stimulus to make you achieve that optimal performance peak again. So most of the time when people are at those lows, and this kind of so throughout the day, it's about, for a whole kind of period, it's about 110 minutes, where you will have a 90-minute period of that arousal to the top performance, and then that sort of stress that brings you back down. But that very almost U shape of what would create that lull or that low, where you absolutely feel tired or you're going to be really non-productive at that time, that would last roughly around 20 minutes. And then the whole process would start over again, up and down throughout your day. So most people don't realize that, when they get into this state of almost overtired, that they need a break. In today's society, a lot of people look to outside stimulus to help them compensate for that feeling. So they'll refer to like other stimulants such as coffee or really high sugar content items such as junk food and stuff like that. But over time, what actually ends up happening is that if you start depending on outside substances and you don't take breaks for yourself, this could lead to some serious health problems such as mood disorders, depression, and overall will have an impact on your physical health, causing certain illnesses over time or other types of pain, which then also leads into eating disorders and possible sexual dysfunctions and other issues psychologically. So look for the signs of that and try not to, or be able to recognize when you hit those lows, so that you can incorporate this method and not rely on outside factors. So getting right into this method, if you find the point between your throat and kind of where your heart would be, so right in the middle of your throat chakra and your heart chakra is where your thymus gland is located. So your thymus gland works with your immune system to induce or to create the white blood cells, which are also infection-fighting cells. So your thymus gland, in turn, it forms a hormone that helps the immune system, and this is known as THF, or thymic humoral factor. And what it does is that stuff acts on lymphocytes, I should say, which then change those lymphocytes that are from the thymus gland into plasma cells, and those plasma cells then form antibodies, which is how they produce a certain immunity to fighting off an infection in your body. So the thymus gland is usually just active from birth to about being a teenager, kind of creating those immunities when you're younger. However, all throughout your life, it does still help to boost your immune system. So in order to kind of get it active and to give you a little bit of a jolt, not like a physical jolt, but a more energetic approach when you hit those lows, what you can do is tap very gently on the area where your thymus gland would be, so in between your throat and your heart chakra, and you would tap right there for about 20 to 30 times, nice and easy and gentle, in that area. And that's when you'll start to see, or you'll feel, and it won't be like a huge energy rush as far as what you might feel if you had a coffee or an energy drink, but you will definitely help to boost that lull a little bit quicker to get you back up onto that rise of what would be like the stimulant, to get you back to peak performance within that next 90-minute period. So hopefully this helps. Give it a shot. And it also should help to boost your immune system as well. So especially with, certain worries at this point in time, I think people should give this a shot. If you find it helpful, or if you feel like it works for you, please like and subscribe. If you think that other people would find this beneficial, or that if you've told somebody else about it, please refer them back to this video. If they have any further questions, obviously questions are welcomed in the comment section. But yeah, so as always, I thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a blessed day filled with love and light.